All right, welcome back to 6 News at 6. Today is the start of our active pattern, and when you think of the pattern, we have to look at our upper atmosphere because you can really see where we have a dip in this jet stream, the western half of our country. On the eastern half of our country, we got high pressure settling in, very nice warm weather off there, but over there it's a little colder. So anytime you get low pressure off in the west, high pressure off in the east, somewhere in this imaginary line that I'm drawing, that's where you're going to get the most turbulent weather. So for those reasons, we've issued a weather impact alert today and tomorrow. So your impacts will be severe thunderstorms possible. Embedded within these systems, you can see heavy rain, gusty winds, as well as small hail. So your need is to keep up with the radar, especially grab the rain gear through the rest of this evening and even into the day tomorrow. So when you think about what's going on in the upper atmosphere, there's a couple of reasons where you get these issues. So it's this area of high pressure, bringing in that clockwise flow. What it's doing is it's bringing winds out of the Gulf, having a lot of that moisture surge into central and eastern Texas. And then when you look off to western Texas, where there's a lot of drier air off in West Texas, once those two air masses meet, that's how you get a dry line set up. Usually when a dry line happens, that moist air rises up into the air and causes very high cloud tops, and that's where you get severe thunderstorms. So you can see it clearly here on satellite and radar where the clouds are a lot thicker off in West Texas versus central and East Texas. Zoom in just a little bit, you can see the shower activity is ramping up. Just a few hours earlier, there was severe thunderstorm warnings, but they have then been lifted. But you can see the shower activity over there in the big country as of right now. Here we're dealing with more so scattered, isolated activity, nothing severe as of right now. So I'm gonna walk you through your futurecast to show you how everything plays out. So through the rest of this evening, we'll continue to see spotty activity. But once we get into the overnight hours, that's when we can welcome in the first line of storms. This is going to be a very strong line of storms. So it's looking to arrive between 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. So this could wake you up in the overnight hours where you could see gusty winds, heavy rain at times. So definitely don't want to be traveling if you're up for some reason this late. Now, as this line continues to move off to the east, it'll actually start to weaken because it just doesn't have the energy it needs to keep going. So around the I-35 corridor, between around 6, 7, 8 p.m. So if you're headed to church early in the morning, allow for some extra time. Or if you're headed out of town, make sure you're taking it easy out there on those roads. By 9 p.m., it's east of I-35. At 9 a.m., and then as it completely moves out of here, we still could see some more rain activity through the evening hours. But if those clouds break just a little bit, the sun comes through, that can destabilize the atmosphere even more. And that's how you get these showers to actually fire up even in the afternoon hours before we clear out completely in the overnight hours Sunday. So what do your threats look like? Tornadoes on the lower end, still absolutely possible, but very low. Second on the list will be hail, but the biggest threats look to be high winds and that flooding threat. So that's something to keep in mind as rain coverage increases to a 70% for your Sunday. And then as you can see, we still have consistent rain chances even through the stretch of all next week. So the thunderstorm activity isn't going anywhere. So this will be a great time to download your 6 Plus app, stream your live radar so you can track these storms through the overnight hours and on your free time through the rest of this week. And if you missed this forecast, you can watch a 6 Plus streaming app. It is free, and who doesn't like free?